This is the story of Project Prometheus. The God helmet wasn't just wires and magnets, it was a key, a crude lockpick for the hidden architecture of the mind. When the coils hummed, subjects described unzipping reality at the seams. It wasn't just hallucinations, it felt as though they had tuned into layers of existence normally sealed away. The government called it Project Prometheus. On paper, neuroelectrical research into soldier resilience. Off the record, forced glimpses of the divine and the eternal. What the subjects saw? The light travelers. Some wore the helmet and reported their bodies dissolving into radiant threads. They floated in endless lattices of gold, greeted by luminous figures who radiated pure compassion. These light beings whispered messages of unity, forgiveness, and cosmic oneness. When the sessions ended, these subjects often became unrecognizably different, serene, detached from petty worries, obsessed with ideas of universal love. They couldn't go back to ordinary life. But then, the opposite, the dark side. Others were dragged into shadow. Their visions weren't angelic but oppressive. Towers of smoke, crawling figures, the feeling of being watched by an intelligence older than humanity. They described architects of fear, entities feeding on their terror. These subjects emerged unstable, haunted, convinced they had glimpsed to the engine of hell itself. A smaller fraction saw both. Their sessions began in bliss, soaring through crystalline cities of light, only to collapse into darkness, where angelic forms warped into grotesque, mocking faces. These participants often fractured, oscillating between euphoric mania and crushing paranoia. After the helmet, the visions didn't stay locked to the lab. Long after the electrodes were unplugged, subjects reported bleed-through. Light subjects claimed to still see the beings shimmering at the edges of reality, offering guidance. They glow with unusual calm, sometimes reporting their very bodies radiated heat or static charge in moments of focus. Dark subjects reported the opposite: sleep paralysis, whispers in the night, shapes that followed them into mirrors. Some vanished from the program altogether, institutionalized or quietly transferred. A classified note in one leaked report allegedly read, "Exposure produces permanent reorganization of consciousness. Subjective experiences range from beautiful enlightenment to irreversible psychotic fracture. Recommend indefinite suspension of protocol unless controllable filters can be devised." The terrifying part wasn't just what people saw, it was the consistency. Subjects who never spoke to one another drew eerily similar sketches of the entities. The light beings, tall, faceless, radiant figures with arms like branching trees. The dark ones, jagged silhouettes with too many eyes, or shadows that dripped black tar. The government couldn't decide which was worse, that the helmet created hallucinations so strong they rewrote the brain forever, or that it really did tune people in to some hidden broadcast of the cosmos, one that revealed we share a universe with things our eyes were never meant to see. The project officially shut down, equipment mothballed, data sealed, but insiders say a handful of helmets were never destroyed. A few scientists kept working, convinced they could separate light from dark, refine the signals, and harness the experience. And every so often, a story bubbles up of a soldier who speaks in riddles about golden cities, or a former test subject who swears she can feel the hum of the coils at night, drawing her in to the current of beings that live just one frequency away. What do you guys think? Is this possible? Could it be real? Let me know in the comments.